Good morning, St. Columbus. Recently, I wrapped up a 7-week book discussion on Martin Laird's Into the Silent Land with a group of people around St. Columbus. Laird's book is a fascinating and helpful, accessible book about prayer and contemplation. Laird it's a short book, only about 150 pages, full with great stories, lots of very practical advice, but also a rich description about what our life with God can be like. One of the images that Laird uses that's come to be very helpful in my own life of prayer is the distinction between Mount Zion and the weather on Mount Zion. For Laird, Mount Zion is our kind of innermost being, our true self, our core identity. And then the weather on Mount Zion are the thoughts and feelings that pass over us. Like a storm, they can take over our sense of being. So for instance, for me, the kind of most practical example I have of this is my anxiety about public schools and my children going to public schools. When my wife and I talk about the possibility of them being able to go back, I notice that my whole being can just get seized with judgment and anger and frustration, and I don't know who to blame. I don't but there's lots of emotion there. So for Laird thinks that something that helps us separate what is our true identity from these thoughts and feelings and emotions is silence. That the deeper that we go into silence, the more comfortable we are with silence, the more we can recognize when the weather over Mount Zion is the weather, and that it's not our true identity. And that has helped me. That has helped me being able to name the object of my fear and anxiety. Being able to name that object is itself a balm, a way of centering and calming and pulling myself back into that Mount Zion image. So there's a lot in the news that can come across us as weather, and it is important to not look away from those things, but also to give ourselves the reserves to persevere through ongoing challenges of anxiety and frustration. For Laird, 10 minutes of silence a day to be present to those thoughts and those anxieties, to not try to deny them or eliminate them, but to notice them, to name them, to kind of contemplate on them, and then also to steel ourselves back into this inner being, onto the ground of Mount Zion. So, hope all of you have a great day today, and hope that there is a moment of prayer, whether that's on a walk with the kids, or with a good friend, or out on the porch drinking tea, that there might be a moment of silence for you today. Christ's peace.